of life. The thing is, I talk to people every day that, probably like you, are tired. You're tired of moving through life without passion or fulfillment in your career and no real direction for the future. You're tired of not being able to do what you want, when you want, where you want, with who you want. Whether that be traveling the world, living a life of freedom, funding your retirement, or taking care of your family. Finally, you're sick of feeling like, something's missing every minute of every day, doing things you aren't passionate about because your life is dictated by your boss and your day job. That feeling of being helpless, just existing whilst knowing there's a better way to live your life. You're ready to truly begin living life on your own terms. So you've probably been looking on Google and YouTube for ways to make money online, but couldn't find any real method that actually gets results. So if that sounds like you, stay with me here for the next few minutes. Why? Well, before this training is over, you'll know exactly how everyday men and women from around the world, from all walks of life, are building substantial side incomes or even completely replacing their full-time day job incomes by selling simple digital services online. My name is Dylan Sigley, co-founder of DSB. Since 2015, I've been building million-dollar businesses like this one here, where I'm consistently making over $70,000 per month, with months where I'm making over $100,000, as you can see. And that's just one of my businesses. I have several other businesses, but listen, I'm not here to hype you up, okay? While drop servicing is an amazing opportunity, you need to use the right strategies to make it work. But the good news is that you don't need to be an expert in anything, because you don't need to deliver the digital services yourself or know anything about the service, since someone else is doing it for you. And the best thing is that with the drop servicing system, you don't need to hire any employees. So in summary, it's simple, easy, and free to get started. But more importantly, it's a new opportunity nobody knows about, which is why it's the best opportunity to make money online today for everyday people from all walks of life. Now, a lot of people are happy to be making an extra $500, $1,000, or $2,000 per month, but the drop servicing system can be used to make 6 figures or even 7 figures with a simple online business, like Christian, who used this exact system to go from working in a warehouse to quickly building a real online business, making $17,500 plus per month that quickly replaced the income from his job. So he quit his job to live a life of freedom after just 3 months. He did all of this while working full-time, and he made over $140,000 so far. Or Stephen, who quit his job after using our drop servicing system to get his first $5,689 sale in just 5 weeks as a complete beginner. Stephen is now consistently making high-ticket sales. He made $23,000 just last month. Here's why I mention this. If you're like the everyday people I talk to all the time, there are only 2 things holding you back from building a successful online business. First, making money online is a great opportunity, but you don't have the step-by-step to do this. You don't have the blueprint for actually getting your first sales and making a profit. Second, if you're like most of the people I talk to, you don't have a ton of money to invest in your online business. But listen, in this short training, we're eliminating those 2 problems, okay? Because I'm simply going to lay out the step-by-step process my students and I use to build brand new online businesses and get our first sales 100% for free and fast. I'm also going to be revealing how with our high profit service system, we get our first sales for free with no ads, no inventory, no employees, no costs, just following 3 simple steps. This is by far the easiest and fastest way to get your first sales for free, then reinvest those sales back into your business to scale to your target income number. And today, I want to reveal in detail what this new online business opportunity is. Then after that, I want to show you our entire step-by-step process for getting your first high-ticket sales for free, so you can see for yourself how simple selling with this business model can be. Just like Jordan, who was a student from London, who didn't feel like he was living up to his full potential, and while he had 0 business experience and had never really seen himself selling high-ticket services online, he still used the same process you're about to learn to land a $14,000 sale in the middle of his exams and make over $10,000 per month to this day. Or Churong, who made $9,000 in 6 days as a complete beginner at this new opportunity, because that's how simple this 3-step process is. And I get it, there are many people online making promises like this, and that's why most of our students start out skeptical like you may be. But stay with me for the next few minutes while I reveal to you why high-ticket services are the key to making money online fast. Why? Well, millions of dollars are being spent every day on the simple digital services that I'm about to reveal to you. And all you need to do is plug into these money flows going around us right now to get even a tiny fraction of the pie, because that can mean life-changing amounts of income. So imagine building a high-profit business that sells the exact services companies are already spending millions of dollars on right now without delivering the services yourself, without having any knowledge about the services, and better yet, without spending a dime before getting your first sales by using our high profit service system. Imagine having a predictable, sustainable source of side income that doesn't depend on you trading dollars for hours. Imagine having the freedom to decide your own hours, control when and where you work, and actually have control over your income. I will reveal how you can accomplish all of that in a minute. But first, real quick, I'll give you an overview of who I am, okay? I'm from a small town called Taupo in New Zealand, where, I went to a lower tier school, then somehow got into university where I got average grades and got into $60,000 of student loan debt. And after graduation, I remember applying for jobs with these elaborate hiring processes where I felt completely unprepared by my education. And frankly, I got rejected by 20 to 30 different jobs because nobody saw potential in me. So I ended up just working at a call center after graduation, making minimum wage. I was pretty much a failure, okay? You might be like, why am I watching this guy right now? Sounds like a complete idiot, right? But it does have a happy ending, okay? I was basically working in this call center, hating life, and found out about all of this make money online stuff. So I basically procrastinated about starting for 2 years before I started anything, okay? I was not an action taker, just consuming all of this information that, looking back, taught me nothing. Then one day, my boss yelled at me for probably the 1000th time and I snapped. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to start my own business. So I was searching for ways to make money online, as you do on Google and YouTube, but couldn't find any real information that actually gave complete methods. And I actually wanted to, give up multiple times because I failed at everything that I tried. And I wasn't even sure if it was possible to make an income online, But then one day I saw an ad and it was from this guy talking about building little websites, selling digital services. And he would basically do a launch of his course once a year on a single day. And the spots usually ran out very quickly. So the problem was the launch was right in the middle of a shift in that call center I just showed you, okay? So I snuck into the bathroom with my phone and sat on the toilet basically waiting for this thing to launch. Then came the time and I still remember the little ping sound of the email coming in. So I clicked and my heart dropped. It was $5,000, which was a lot of money at the time for me, working in a call center on minimum wage with $60,000 of debt, right? But I knew I needed to take action. So I actually put it on my credit card and dived into the course. And after getting the right mentor, the right information, and the right help, that's when everything changed. I realized a lot of the information that I was getting from free YouTube videos before are not even taught by people actually getting results doing what they're teaching. They look successful with, the fancy cars and flashy houses, but it was from the YouTube videos and selling information, not from doing what they teach. Granted, it was not all smooth sailing all the way, right? So to be honest, at the beginning, it was a lot of work building my first online business, okay? I almost quit many times because it was a pretty basic course and I still had to figure out a lot of things by myself. So I worked on my first online business on the side after coming home from my call center job. It took me a month to build it and 2 months later, I landed my first sale. I can vividly recall the moment of utter excitement, walking home from work in the rain, then glancing at my phone to see a little notification that would change my life forever. So my side income quickly grew, and shortly after I quit my job, I then fully automated everything to make passive income and enjoy a life of freedom. I bought a one-way ticket and started traveling the world while making $10,000 a month and working around 2 hours a day. Now, this is like ancient times compared to today, okay? The information was way worse, the tools were worse, it was more work, and I felt so proud to get those first sales. Then it was all the way up from there. So I perfected the drop servicing method over the years and built multiple million-dollar businesses like this one here and built multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses. So that's a little bit about me. Now listen, because everything I'm about to reveal to you is based on what my students and I are doing right now to make millions of dollars online with simple services without any prior skills, knowledge, or experience. So let's get into it. Today, we're going to be talking about the high profit service system. The high profit service system was developed to enable everyday people from all walks of life to avoid the mistakes that cost most beginners thousands of dollars in wasted money and hundreds of hours in wasted time. Get started with just one simple service. We keep things simple so you get much more results much faster. Launch your online business and get your first sales free with no setup costs and free marketing methods. This makes this business model perfect for beginners looking for the best return on investment using our proprietary automatic sales system to start making sales fast. Listen, if you're anything like the everyday men and women I speak to, chances are this is your first try at starting a real online business. Or you might have tried drop shipping, Amazon FBA, or affiliate marketing, but it didn't go anywhere. The thing is, drop servicing is nothing like these other saturated competitive business models that are expensive, complicated, and take too long to get real results. You see, we take advantage of a hidden market that combines the gig economy with almost $2.7 trillion and the booming business services sector with $7.7 trillion to create a brand new business opportunity nobody knows about. It's called drop servicing. With drop servicing, what we do is take digital services offered by freelancers and resell them online. We make money by buying services at a low price and reselling them at a high price. And if you're wondering what a freelancer is, they are simply people that have a set of skills and provide services on a per project basis. So it means that you can just buy one or multiple services from them without having to hire them as employees. And what digital services can you sell? Well, you can sell simple services like logos, websites, flyer design, social media marketing, animated videos, and hundreds of other lesser known high profit services. For example, you have a freelancer in the Philippines who offers a logo for $500. You sell this logo to a client in the USA for $2,000. After you receive the payment from the client, you pay the freelancer, they deliver the logo, and you just transfer it to the client. You make $1,500 profit just for finding the logo designer and reselling the logo to the client. We have very high profit margins with drop servicing because you can buy services online from top freelancers in cheap countries at a low cost and resell them online in rich countries at a high price because the quality of the service is still top notch. For example, a logo designer in the Philippines has the same skills as a logo designer in the USA. They are just significantly cheaper because the cost of living and average wage there is much lower. And now, because all the freelancers are online, you can easily find them and choose those that are the most talented and that offer the best price. Everything is done online, so you don't need to go anywhere to buy and resell services. You can do this from home or anywhere really. All you need is a laptop and an internet connection. And the process is simple, so we can create an automatic system that generates passive income without us having to do anything. Now, here is the key, you see. Freelancers want to work with you because you can help them make more money. So they agree to give you their portfolio and examples of their work, which you then show to prospective clients, and it makes you look like a well-established brand. And you get their portfolio before you get any projects for them. So you can literally have a high-quality service to sell with all the proof and knowledge you need from the freelancer before you even need to pay them, because you don't have to pay the freelancer anything before you get a project for them. You only pay the freelancer after you get paid. So people first buy the digital services from you, then after you have received the payment, you just need to contact the freelancer and give them a fraction of the money that you received to deliver the service to the client. And the freelancer does all of the work. You just do that each time a client buys a service from you. Now, a lot of people don't realize how common it is in the world of business for companies to hire freelancers for themselves or hire freelancers to deliver services for their clients. Just because a company has employees doesn't mean it only has employees working for them. All of these companies have something in common. Beyond making ridiculous amounts of money, they all drop serviced freelancers. In fact, a lot of what we do with drop servicing is modeled around these huge billion-dollar companies, but made simple and easy. Let's say your service was web design, for example. Every company needs a website design, but most lack the capability to do it themselves. That's why most companies you see have pretty ugly websites. So they work with big fancy agency like this one. This website design company is offering website design for $34,800 US. They can't do a cheaper price because they need to pay for their office space, bills, and unlike us, they have employees on a fixed income who are paid monthly. But we can offer the same service for $4,000 at the same level of quality because we have no office space, just a laptop, no bills, just an internet connection, no fixed employees. We work with freelancers on a per project basis, so we only pay a freelancer to deliver the service after the client has already paid us for it. No expensive labor. You see, the hourly rate for a website designer in New York is pretty high. You would have to pay $114,000 per year for a website designer in New York, so that's $9,500 per month or $55 per hour, as you can see here. But our website designers cost just $10 per hour, and they're very talented. The only difference is that they live in a country where the wage is lower. So they're happy because for them, $10 per hour is already a very high rate. You can see the highly skilled and experienced having earned between $50,000 and $60,000 each. At $10 per hour, they've worked between 5,000 and 6,000 hours just on this freelance platform. And with a 100% job success rate, their clients have been completely satisfied with their work, so yours will be too. It's an easy sell for companies to choose you over competitors because you're offering the same or better quality work for 5 to 10 times cheaper, making your offer extremely irresistible. And there is nothing unethical with drop servicing because everybody wins here. The freelancer is happy because they get paid what they consider to be a fair price in their country. The client is happy because they receive a high quality service at what they consider to be an affordable price in their country. They would have paid a lot more if they had bought a website from a designer in the USA. And you are happy happy because you make a nice profit just by reselling a simple service. You see, we get clients in rich countries like in the United States, Europe, or